My name is Melanie Ryback. I'm CEO of Radically Open Security. I am seeing a shift these days in thinking away from growth, away from the mindset of optimizing for shareholder value, a move towards building social business. I still think, of course, there's a way to go, but you see that there's a lot of people thinking in this direction, brainstorming in this direction, building solutions in this direction. I mean, to me, it's really clearly, it is the zeitgeist of the times. It's not just the millennials that want meaningful work, but to be honest, people of my generation also with gray hairs also are a bit tired of the old way things that are. And, we're trying to, I think, bring together a lot of these disparate voices. There's really a whole lot of them. And to try and come up with, kind of a unified way of taking all these different ideas and applying them in practical ways. There's certainly a number of great resources that are available, a number of wonderful books that can be read. Certainly, even TED Talks. I mean, I would start with the TED Talk of Kate Raworth. She's an economist who has some really brilliant ideas about forming more organic, flatter economies. I think that really provides a context, and there's a larger movement of economists called post-growth economists. There's also a related degrowth movement that's very interesting. And there's a number of really great thinkers that are producing works pointing in the same direction. So Douglas Rushkoff, for example, and his book, Throwing Rocks at the Google Bus. There's also David Graeber with his book, Bullshit Jobs, and also Rutger Bregman, who also does a lot of thinking about universal basic income and related topics. He has also a book called Utopia for Realists. Charles Eisenstein, I think, is also an amazing thinker, and he's written quite a few books, but one thing that's relevant is Sacred Economics is a great book of his. And yeah, again, I mean, there's so many thinkers, I think, that are already thinking in this direction. I think we just need to sort of recognize them and start bringing them together.